Question from someone who has children. Why are mothers so triggered by people that don't want kids? I really need an answer. So if someone could respectfully let me know, that would be great.
Pronatalism. That's the answer. Pronatal, or in a simpler term, pro-baby, is the ideology that parenthood and raising children should be the central focus in every adult life. And it's all explained in this book, Baby Matrix, by Laura Carroll. For some people, there is nothing more fulfilling than raising a child, and that's okay. But parenthood is not automatically the right choice for everyone. You don't have to look very far to find parents who should have never had children. The problem with pronatalism is it believes everyone should be having children, including the people who shouldn't be having children.
I am now known as the 17 diaper mom. That's probably gonna—
This is because pronatalism has two motives: survival and power. Some of the earliest examples would be Caesar Augustus, who enforced the Augustan laws, which rewarded people for having kids and penalized childlessness. These laws convinced people that creating children is a person's sole duty to ensure the survival of a society. Even before that, in 50 BC, fathers of the church said it was a person's duty to God to be fruitful and multiply, further idolizing the role of motherhood to ensure the growing population of churchgoers so that the religions can gain power. That belief continued to be followed by all of society because larger populations equal more opportunity to expand and gain power. For the early American settlers, children were necessary for survival. Children, and a lot of them, were needed to work the land and help with the homesteading. During these times, having children was practical and economically beneficial, versus today where raising a child up to its 18th birthday costs about $310,000. Past laws banning birth control and abortion also enforced pronatalism. Women were forbidden from owning homes and bank accounts, so they really had no other choice than to just get married and have children. And for the longest time, up until recently, childbirth and pregnancy were only spoken of in a positive manner. Only the joys of motherhood were to be expressed. Talking about any pain or agonies associated with giving birth were forbidden. The girl with the list?
Welcome back to the Free Birth Control series, the series where every day I give you a reason not to have a kid. My face when my entire labia flew off during birth. New reason not to have kids just dropped. Anesthesiologist's face after hearing a loud pop while a student anesthesiologist was giving me my epidural.
She would be unheard of. Pronatalism still runs rampant today, even though we don't have threats of underpopulation like the past societies. Government, businesses, and churches benefit from pronatalism more today because it supports the growth of capitalism. And childbearing celebrities have never been more popular. Magazines idolize parenthood through the lives of the stars, following their every natal move, portraying happy and amazing lives with their children. I mean, we got shows like 19 Kids and Counting, 8+8, Raising Sextuplets, Octomom, which all celebrates the idea that you can never have too many kids. Even in the media, it's rare to find celebrities who are happy without children. Being able to afford more children gives a higher socioeconomic status than flashing money or a fancy car or luxury goods would. Even today, our government encourages more kids by giving child tax credits to reward its citizens into having more kids. Even welfare, which supports people with little to no income, is structured to where payments rise again and again with every additional birth. Conception, pregnancy, and birth are all biological. Parenthood is psychological. Just because humans have the biology to bear children doesn't mean we're gonna have the desire or the ability to become a parent. In 1873, Anthony Comstock, a devout Christian, believed birth control promoted lust and prostitution. He went after the contraceptive industry, resulting in Congress passing what was called the Comstock Act, which defined contraceptives as obscene and illicit, making it a federal offense to distribute them. Birth control pills being found in your home could result in up to a year of jail. That was until in 1918, when Margaret Sanger challenged the Comstock Act, claiming that it violated federal constitutions. And she won, after stating that birth control can be used for therapeutic and medicinal purposes. Costs of unfit parenting are devastating to societies. Studies by Paul Martog from the University of Oregon shows the carbon emissions impact of just having one fewer child is almost 20 times greater than the impact in engaging most other environmentally friendly practices, like recycling or driving an electric vehicle. Every child in the US adds about 9,441 metric tons of carbon dioxide. Forcing parenthood on a person who doesn't want to raise a child spikes crime rates. This is because children raised in a home without love, proper care, or support are more prone to become adults who engage in violent crimes. This is why after passing Roe v. Wade, which allowed people who weren't ready to become parents have an abortion, drastically dropped crime rates 20 years later because those potential future criminals weren't being born. Thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to learn more about the subject of pronatalism, check out Laura Carroll's book, The Baby Matrix.